We finally have some NBA 2K17 MyTEAM news straight from the source. This was posted today on Facebook by the NBA 2K account. I will leave a link for it in the description. It is an NBA 2K17 MyTEAM blog with associate producer Peter Cornforth. He broke down MyTEAM to us, and so you guys don't have to do the reading yourselves. I'm going to break it down to you guys. So make sure to leave a like if you are excited for NBA 2K17 MyTEAM. Peter starts off by stating that he took over as a producer for MyTEAM last December. Peter states that most of his coworkers were just telling him that he has really big shoes to fill. Apparently this really resonated with him, and it was kind of all he could think about when he was producing the game and when he was like trying to sleep at night. It was all he was thinking about. He says when they began the process of designing NBA 2K17 MyTEAM, he dissected every area of the mode. They looked at basically everything in the mode and began to build what they call the roadmap. Basically the roadmap was a giant flowchart that attempts to visualize in one space every possible flow through 6 gameplay modes. So basically they took everything in the mode and they decided what they wanted to do with it. He states that after they mapped it out, he began to seriously question just what he had gotten into. He started to think that there were very big shoes to fill indeed. The next section is titled In the Moment. He basically states how last year was the first year that they really had moments cards and how it was a cool thing to put into the game, but they thought that they could execute it a lot better this year, and I completely agree with that. He says one of the first things that he was asked to do and to oversee was the project to completely overhaul their back-end system and processes for releasing new card content. And they also built a new system for them to release moments challenges as things were actually happening around the NBA. He states that this year when it happens, it being a crazy moment in the NBA, you will not only be able to pull the card out of packs immediately, you'll also be able to jump into MyTEAM and live the moment for yourself. So that's really good news. Apparently the moments cards and the challenges are going to be updated a lot more frequently this year. He then goes into the fact that this year they've decided to take away from specific years when it comes to historic players and focus on moments, saying that some moments might be as brief as a single game while others may reflect several years or even an era in the player's career. He basically then goes on to say how MyTEAM is such a cool idea since you could basically recreate any team you want in NBA history or make historic teams like that. So yeah, basically goes into that, and then he goes into what's new in MyTEAM this year. First, we have new player overalls and gem levels. The first thing that they did was tone down the stats for every player in the current day NBA collection. They basically did this so it's a lot easier to put out content, so when Stephen Curry has a crazy moment, they don't just keep on releasing a little bit better of a card. The original Stephen Curry is only an 85 overall, but when Stephen Curry has like a 60-point game where he makes a ton of threes, they'll release like a 90 overall Steph Curry. There's just a lot of room for more progression in this year's MyTEAM. He states that they will be adding more moments cards in MyTEAM this year, and they've completely gotten rid of dynamic ratings cards, saying as the season progresses, upgraded moments versions of players will start to appear in our packs. That means that any current player's ratings can grow throughout the season based on their performance. Basically saying that this year, if a player starts off at like an 82 overall and then has a terrible season, there's not going to be any card like showing that he's had a terrible season, which I think is cool because a lot of the problem with the dynamic ratings cards is the ratings went down so often. Like it would be like a guy didn't even play bad, but his ratings would just go down. So it kind of pissed me off at times. So I definitely agree with how they're doing it this year. He then says this also allows us to not hit a ceiling early when it comes to certain players with steady progression throughout the year. I definitely agree with that 100%. There is going to be room for better LeBrons than the one that just comes out day one, and I agree with that completely. Historic NBA players' ratings are now based on moments in their career. Sometimes these will be specific seasons, but they can reflect an entire era or a specific game. So now they're picking and choosing the better versions of historic players, which I think is awesome. And this is amazing news. They have eliminated all silver and bronze level historic players in MyTEAM, so no more trash legends. As you can see on the screen, this year there are 9 tiers in NBA 2K17 MyTEAM. You start off with bronze, then silver, then gold, then emerald, then sapphire, then ruby, then amethyst, then diamond, and last and best, pink diamond. Similar to last year, the tier colors this year are directly tied to the player overall ratings, which is pretty self-explanatory. The second bullet point is dynamic duos. Obviously, in the real NBA, there are some players that just play a lot better when they're paired with a certain other player, which is why this year NBA 2K is implementing dynamic duos into the MyTEAM mode. Now, not every player has a dynamic duo, but a lot of them do. When the dynamic duo is matched with their dynamic duo partner on the court, they both receive attribute upgrades. Now, as you can see on the screen, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are dynamic duos. That's pretty self-explanatory, but players such as Marc Gasol and Pau Gasol are dynamic duos since they are brothers. So yeah, not all players have dynamic duos, but cards that do, that's going to be completely awesome. I saw that Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah were dynamic duos, so that's really cool. And it says here you could have 2 pairs of duos active at the same time if all 4 players are on the court. Both duo bonuses are in effect, so that's definitely an advantage you can use in NBA 2K17 MyTEAM, and it definitely makes for some strategizing when it comes to your lineup, and I just find that really cool. Next, we have the free agent trial cards. Now, most of us will already know what free agent cards are. They're basically cards that are limited use trial cards, so you could try out some of the best cards in the game without actually having to purchase them. Now, when you start off MyTEAM, you will get 1 of 5 90 overall free agent cards. They are Russell Westbrook, Kristaps Porzingis, Steph Curry, Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron James. Now, that's basically what starter pack you get. Like, you could pick one of those 5 starter packs, and then when you finish the first MyTEAM challenge, you will get another special free agent card. And this is where locker codes come into effect. They're going to be giving out these free agent cards on Twitter eventually. I'm not sure when they're going to start doing that, but yes, these are going to be the locker code players. So that's going to be really cool once they start having some locker codes for NBA 2K17. You guys know I love the locker codes, so yeah, I can't wait for that. But yeah, trial cards seem pretty dope. Next, we have quick challenges. This is pretty self-explanatory, but something I have wanted in MyTEAM for a while. If you don't want to commit to a full-length game this year, you could jump into a quick challenge. Challenges will range from quick scenarios to player-specific challenges and offering varying MT rewards. Now, these challenges are in groups, and like they're groups of 5 similar to last year, and when you complete a group of challenges, you will earn a challenge token. Now, when you earn enough challenge tokens, you will be able to turn those in and earn a prize, which is basically a pretty dope card. They say that new challenges will be released every week and the prizes will continue to improve as you earn more tokens. Plus, they will be dropping moments challenges throughout the NBA season, so that's something to look forward to. So yeah, challenges seem dope this year. Hopefully they're a lot better than the trash ones we got last year. Next, we have collection completion rewards. The team balls are gone when it comes to earning them through collections. Now you can get them by just beating domination, but this year the collection rewards are actually worth it. So this year, when you complete a current day collection, you will be rewarded a historic sapphire card for that team. And then when you complete an historic collection, you will be guaranteed a diamond player from that team. So that's pretty dope, man. Awesome collections this year. The rewards are dope. So yes, I'm very excited for that. Next, we have MyTEAM Blacktop. Basically, the Gauntlet mode from last year has been reborn to MyTEAM Blacktop. Obviously, we weren't that happy with Gauntlet last year, but this year, Blacktop is a lot cooler than Gauntlet was. You can't get any silver or bronze players in Blacktop, so that's very good to see. So when you do play it, you're at least going to be able to use decent cards. The presentation for this mode is actually super duper dope. Like, it looks really nice. And it says here that they have a new mechanic for advancing up levels on the Blacktop, saying that you will have a pick board and a deck of player cards for each of the 10 levels. One player card from your deck is drawn at random and shuffled into the pick board. Selecting the player from the board will win the board, causing it to be reset, and a new card from your deck will be added. Other cards on the pick board will include coaches, team gear, and consumables just like last year, but we've added new cards into the game as well. Now this is kind of confusing, but they have 4 bullet points, and the first one says point cards, sink shots. Sink enough shots and you will unlock the next level board. The next bullet says add a player card, shuffles a second player card into your existing pick board. Then there's a reset lineup card which unlocks your 10 player lineup and lets you reuse your locked players. And lastly, there's a technical foul card which will reset your progression on the board. So that's going to be really annoying when you get a technical foul card, but that's pretty cool, man. Blacktop is a lot better than Gauntlet was. I'm just going to say that. Like, it looks a lot better, and yeah, it's just very upgraded. Now, obviously, we do still want a draft mode, but at least we're improving. Next we have MyTEAM Online. Now they changed the name of Road to the Playoffs and renamed it to MyTEAM Online. Seeds have been replaced by 9 online leagues with designated gem colors. As you win games, you can move up through the leagues and earn a gem crest icon to designate your status in online matchups. And the good thing is this year your record will actually matter. Each league has 3 levels of prizing based on your record. You will have the choice each time to win enough games to rank up to collect your prizes, or try the league again for a better record and better prizes. Each game matters this year. And they're also introducing 3 levels of prestige. Once you complete the Pink Diamond League, you can choose to start all over again from the Bronze League for all new prizes and an upgraded gem crest icon to show off your elite status. So basically, it's like last year with Road to the Playoffs. When you got to the first seed, it was just done. But this year, when you complete all the leagues, you can reset and do it again. Kind of like prestiging in COD. I think that's absolutely dope. I'm really excited about that. And it says that matchmaking is about team overall and like skill level. So that's really cool as well, man. Really excited about this compared to Road to the Playoffs. Next, we have stat tracking. This is one of the dopest new features in NBA 2K17 MyTEAM. It's another new feature, obviously, and basically you can check out your stats with every player you've played with in a MyTEAM game. Stats are recorded onto the back of each player's card and will update as you play. So basically you can see your shooting percentage, your averages, all that stuff. It's super duper cool, man. This is an awesome feature into the game. Next, we have the Diamond Board. Now this basically says that they've replaced the set player awards for completing MyTEAM Online and Historic Domination with a new feature called the Diamond Board. Now basically this year you will be able to pick from 6 diamond level players when reaching to the top level in each mode. So as an example, last year when you complete Historic Domination, you got that Amethyst Scottie Pippen. This year you'll get to pick from 6 different diamond cards on who you want to take. And they even have an Amethyst board for when you complete regular domination with your pick of 1 of 6 Amethyst level players. That's really cool, man. I think it's awesome that players now have a choice. It'll be interesting to see if you can repeat Historic Domination so you can get all 6 cards. I don't know if you can, but it'll be interesting to see if you could. Next, we have defensive MT bonuses. This basically says how in the past years everything was based upon how you did on offense and like how many blocks you got and how many steals you got, but this year they're giving you a boost in MT for tenacious defense. They said that they've introduced a bunch of bonuses such as good shot defense, smart double teams, and multiple defensive stops. This is really cool. Like obviously good defense is going to be rewarded when it comes to playing on domination or playing in a MyTEAM game, so that's pretty dope as well. Next, we have the new lineup management screen. Basically, this is a new way to edit your lineup. It says that you will have access to all of your edit player tools to add badges, shoes, contracts, and manage your starting 5 easier than ever before. So it's just like a presentation thing. Lastly, we have Hall of Fame badges. This year, some players will have Hall of Fame badges assigned to them. These badges come assigned to players right out of the pack and bestow bonuses above even the highest level upgraded badges. Other badges will still have bronze, silver, and gold level upgradability, but if you want a Hall of Fame badge, you'll need to track down those rare and unique players that play above the bar. So that's it, man. That's all the bullet points. Then they just go into how this year is so much better than any other year before, which is dope, man. All of this news seems dope. Hopefully they just execute it, man. We had a bunch of awesome news last year. Like Gauntlet board seemed cool, but they didn't execute them. So all of this is cool, all of this is dandy, all of this is dope, but it needs to be executed the right way. Pack odds need to be good enough to where we're pulling decent cards, but not that good to where everyone's pulling diamonds. You need the daily content as they said they would do. You just need them to live up to what they said they're gonna do. If they do that, MyTEAM will be super dope this year, man. Super excited for 2K17 to drop, to start posting more and more videos, man. I can't wait for the grind. It's going to be real. This is the year, man. I can't wait. Thank you all for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. I will leave the link to this article in the description down below. Hopefully this made everything easier for you to understand. If it did, make sure to leave a like. Thank you all for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.